Executive Chef Joseph Schulze. Welcome to our kitchen. Today's recipe and demonstration is one of my favorites of an Indian cuisine. It is inspired by Madhur Jaffrey's recipe, just with my little twist on it. It is masoor dal or red lentils, and we're going to serve them with a charred onion. This recipe and procedure is very simple. It is very, very flavorful, and I highly recommend it to anyone that enjoys Indian cooking or wants to try for the first time to cook Indian. It is that simple. So join me now as I show you how to prepare this amazing dish.
We will rinse our dal just like rice and continue rinsing it until the liquid at the bottom comes out clear. Well, to begin, we're going to cook our lentil. I have the pot on high heat. Let's go ahead and salt the water. Go ahead and add your lentil. Gonna add our turmeric. And now I like to add curry leaves. We're gonna go ahead and bring this up to a simmer. As soon as the water comes to a simmer, we're going to go ahead and turn it down to low and put a lid partially on it. Now, as it's coming up to temperature, you're gonna get this foam across the top. We're gonna go ahead and skim that out. Now, we're coming up to the simmer. I'm gonna drop the temperature down to low. And then we're gonna put our lid on it. But I would leave it kind of kicked off to the side like this to allow the air to flow through. If you put the lid completely on, within 3 minutes, it'll all boil over. Now, over medium heat, I have my saute pan, and I will add some clarified butter. I'm now gonna toast my cumin seeds and my chilies. So I'm gonna move this around a little bit, and we're gonna let it start to develop a very strong aroma with the cumin seed. It does not take long, so we're gonna want them to start getting hot. If they should start popping, you definitely got it too hot, and then immediately remove it from the heat and move on to the next step. So after about a minute now, you're getting a nice toasted cumin smell. Now we're gonna add a special spice called Asafoetida. This comes from the root of a giant fennel plant. And the smell when it's raw, it's kind of sulfurous. It's not the most pleasant smell. However, the minute that you get it into heat and starts cooking, it releases this amazing umami-like aroma. It is just, polar opposite from the raw smell to the cooked smell. So now that we got that in it, let's go ahead and add our sliced onions. I like to stir this around just to get some of those spices off the bottom. We're gonna go ahead and let it sit and allow the onions to begin to caramelize and then char. There we are. This is the color I like on it. I don't like them too charred, but sure, feel free to straight char them if you like, whatever. I kind of like the caramelized, a little better. So now that I have my desired color, we're gonna go ahead and remove it from the heat and then wait for our lentils to finish cooking. Let's check on our lentil. They are done. So what I'm going to do is I'm turning my heat down to low and remove the cover. And I want some of this liquid to go away. Full transparency, my lid actually slid back onto the pot, so it trapped a lot of this liquid in. Not a big deal, not the end of the world. We just allow it to cool it a little bit. The evaporation will go away, and then the lentil will absorb the remaining liquid. Well, now that we have adjusted our seasonings, and give it a stir and check our consistency, see how nice and thick. That's what we're looking for. So now we will take our onions and we will top the lentil with the onions, and you're ready for service.
Well, there you have my red lentil with caramelized onions. As promised, very easy, and the flavor is actually amazing. The aromatics, the whole house smells great. This dish is very easy to source the ingredients. Probably the Asafoetida is the hardest one to find, but if you have an Indian market, or even any other international, perhaps even an Asian market might have it, because Asafoetida is actually used in Southern Asian cooking as well. And there are some great medicinal attributes to that. It helps with asthma. It also helps with digestion. So this dish, I like it as a great side dish to any type of maybe roasted lamb, grilled lamb, or goat. It goes great with a fish, like a nice white fish, like cod or something. The dish itself is even strong enough and flavorful enough to where it will stand on its own as an entree. Have some sort of bread with it, or a naan, dip it into it and go into town. So I hope you enjoyed the demonstration. I'd love you to give it a try. If you are a fan of Indian food and are a little bit intimidated by it, don't be. This should be the recipe 101 for Indian cooking. It's as basic as it gets. And one thing you will find with Indian cooking, it's all about flavor, flavor, flavor. Every single dish you will see them rendering the oils and the aromatics in the ghee or clarified butter at the beginning of the cooking process to bring out all those flavors. And then from there, it's the slow cooking process, which will obviously further develop a more robust and deep flavor profile. Thank you for joining us. Asafoetida.